Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Nas.
And I'm Alba, and in this video we're going to be talking about the differences of being a digital nomad in Madrid, Spain versus London, UK. As you guys might know, we recently moved to London to run our startup, but we're still traveling and spending long time in Madrid. So we want to talk about which city is better for digital nomads and entrepreneurs.
But first, we want to tell you about the best and safest way for you to start filling up this bucket.
For this video, we partnered with Safety Wing. Safety Wing are a health insurance provider for digital nomads and remote teams, and we love what they are doing because they're really trying to remove the geographical limitations and enable anyone to work wherever they want in the world, whilst at the same time feeling secure about their health with this insurance.
Some of the things we love the most about Safety Wing is one, flexibility. You can literally have a subscription service that is active while you travel, and then you can cancel it when you're back. So in our case, we made a mistake last year of paying for 1 year of insurance when in reality we were traveling for 2 months and 3 months and then coming back and relaxing for a month.
Yeah.
So Safety Wing allows you to have that flexibility. You can also do everything online, no dealing with people, amazing for us. And also they have a chat on their website, so you can contact customer support pretty much at any time of the day. So that's super helpful too. And then of course, there's some countries right now that require you to show your insurance certificate when you enter because of COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So for us, it was super helpful to always have a letter which Safety Wing provides, proving that you do have insurance.
You can download it from the dashboard, so it's super easy, and of course it covers COVID, which in these times is really important. For us, Safety Wing is the perfect solution because we are traveling and working in between London and Madrid and sometimes other countries, so this is exactly the solution for people like us. So if you guys are interested, make sure to check out Safety Wing for the most flexible insurance for travelers that you will find, and we'll leave the link in the description and the comments. While we're in Madrid, let's talk about the pros and cons of working remotely from this city. And I'm gonna get started with the pros. And the first one, top of the list is pricing. Renting in Madrid is just so much cheaper than in London. It's easier to find short-term accommodation, and the cost of living is in general just really good. It's much lower than in the UK.
Another really good point is the weather. Sorry, it doesn't matter who you are. A good weather is always gonna impact your productivity. Don't tell me otherwise. And then thirdly, I kind of have to say the food. Now, the food in London is very diverse because you can find every cuisine in the world in London. But if you're taking pound for pound, like for like, the Spanish food that you find in Madrid is just incredibly good.
Yeah, but let's move on into the cons. What would you say is the biggest one for Madrid?
I would say the community. The truth is that it's much difficult to find your own community of digital nomads and entrepreneurs in Madrid if you compare it to a place like London.
Yeah, especially in the entrepreneurial world, if you care about the international scope of things.
And then lastly, I'd say paperwork. Just paperwork is like the bureaucracy levels of Spain are high, and also they're in Spanish. So if you don't speak the language, you're probably gonna struggle. This is at a personal level and at a business level as well.
Yeah, and by the way, if you guys want to learn more about the pros and cons of living in Madrid, we made a video all about it, so we'll leave it linked so you can go check it out.
But now it's time for us to go to London. Yes, one of the things about this video is rather than sitting here and telling you how good Madrid is versus how good London is, we're actually gonna get on a flight, go to London, and of course, because we partnered with Safety Wing, we feel super safe.
Moving around, we can just go and work from wherever we want, so we'll talk to you about London when we are in London. It's 4 a.m. We're at the airport.
I am tired and sleepy, and I'm continuously questioning why I do this to myself.
Just to save a couple of bucks. Get the cheapest flight early in the morning. Almost there.
We are now in London and we're very happy to be here. What we want to tell you now is the pros and cons of working from here, either as a digital nomad or as an entrepreneur.
Let's start with the pros. One of the things that we love the most about London is the big international community. There really is people from all around the world, and that includes a really large amount of entrepreneurs. So if you are building a business, working remotely, this is an amazing place.
Also, London has a lot of, I'd say, community. It allows us to be close to our customers, to our investors, to our friends. And so I think it's a very good environment, at least for us, to work from.
There is a bunch of international and local network events where, as an entrepreneur or freelancer and that kind of thing, you can go and meet this type of people. So there is a lot of business opportunities in this city in comparison to other European capitals. Another amazing thing about London is that there are so many cool co-working spaces. Other cities also have these, but in London there's specifically just so many.
And we work from a WeWork. We work from a WeWork, and the environment is just really, really good. There's ping pong tables and football tables, and and there's beer and there's
we
coffee.
even have a barista who makes coffee for you.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah. But there are also some cons of working from London. I have to say this. The first thing is the weather. I don't even want to show you what the weather is outside, but let me just give you a hint. It's raining a lot.
If you've watched any of our previous videos, you'll see that I was tanned. I look like a ghost. That's what a few weeks in London will make you.
Yeah, another thing is the prices. I just think that London is a lot... I know that London is a lot more expensive than a city like Madrid.
Yeah, you need at least double the money.
Yes, at least double the money.
Yeah, so obviously as an entrepreneur, digital nomad, sometimes you're tight for cash, and you need to kind of decide if the pros overweight the pricing of living in such an expensive city.
And then the last thing is the rat race. Now, if you've lived in a big city like London, New York, Paris, whatever it is, you know about this. It's the fact that you have to wake up in the morning, get on a train, and spend 30 minutes to an hour kind of squeezed with other people and always walking in between crowds just to get to work.
I read somewhere the other day that the average commuting time in London is 70 minutes. That's over an hour. So return, it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is absolutely crazy. And in cities like Madrid, that's not the case. Things are closer. A lot of people have cars because it's cheaper and easier to have a car.
Yeah, and the thing in London is that there's a lot of signal line failures, which means that trains get delayed, the tube gets delayed, buses that are stuck in traffic. And so for us, an average day takes us maybe 55 minutes to an hour to get to work or to get to the place where we work. But in any day, it can be much more than that.
But those are pretty much the pros and cons. Obviously, it totally depends on what kind of situation you are in, and that you would decide on one or the other. Right now, because of what we're building, London makes a lot of sense, which is why we're spending long periods of time here. So overall, as a conclusion, we think that London is better for entrepreneurs because of that community that we talked about, but we think that Madrid is better for digital nomads because overall it's just cheaper, and as a digital nomad, that is obviously something that really matters.
Especially if you're a freelancer, I don't know, if you're a copywriter or a video editor or whatever, you have your source of income and you just want a place to stay and still stay within a vibrant community. Madrid is better for that. Whereas an entrepreneur, you kind of have to hustle in the city, get close to customers, investors, this and that. London is better in our opinion. And I guess one thing we can both agree on is that it doesn't matter where you are, if you're a digital nomad or an entrepreneur, you definitely need safety wing. So definitely something we recommend. And please check the link in the description. It doesn't matter where you really work from. It's always good. One thing that really suits us is the fact that we always feel safe about our health. It doesn't matter where we are. So make sure to check safety wing out. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.